Hey everybody, today we're starting a new project. We are going to be making a large smoker for and a grill basically for the lake house. So that way we can actually feed all the people that end up coming out there. What we've got here is a 60-gallon, was an air compressor tank, so one of the big stand-up tanks. What I'm doing right now is I'm going to go ahead and mark out where I want the door to be. I'll go ahead and cut that. I'll cut the top piece first, almost all the way across, not all the way across though. And we will take we've got round tube and just round bar, and we'll basically make hinges out of that, but we'll weld that round tube all the way across the top of there so that way I know it's perfectly straight so then the door doesn't bind or anything when we open it up. Alright, so moving along with our smoker build, I've gone ahead and made a hinge here. So I've got a piece of tubing here that's got a 1/2 inch internal diameter, and then used a 5/16 rod that goes through it all the way to go ahead and make my hinge. Obviously that's up on its side right now. I'm going through and cutting now all of the door, so that way we'll be able to open it up and start making our internal. Alright, so we've cut the door out. We're in the next process of this entire thing. I'm welding on these bands to the outside. As you can see, we've got a little gap right here. So just take a piece of just some normal metal that I got from the hardware store. We'll go ahead and make a flange out of that. Weld it all the way around. This is my first time actually using my new welder. This is actually my first time really actually welding. And so got a nice little Hobart up there. And so now we can open this up. So here we are with our smoker. I've got the lid all done. Went ahead and cut that out. That hinge I put on the top. We've got all this banding around the outside to give it a lip. When you open it up, I went ahead and just welded in 2 pieces of angle iron. So that is 1 inch, 1/8 inch angle iron, and I've got some 3/4 inch, 1/8 inch angle iron I made a tray out of. The tray slides in just like that. So that'll be our base. Alright, so we're still working on the grill project. Down there in the bottom I got a grate cut out that we'll use. I'm going to have to put some angle iron on the outsides of it. Still got plenty of that 3/4, 1/8 inch angle iron. And then I'm also making my chimney now. Which how the chimney is going to work is it's a hole nice down and low right here. This entire thing is 1/8 inch steel. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some of these plates in like this. And we're going to make a nice flat top. So then the smoke will come out that way. Alright, so just another update on what I'm doing. We got everything sort of cleaned off. Went ahead and just fired it up. Put a bunch of logs inside, got it hot, and a bunch of the paint just came right off. Put these little vents on the side. Those go into the smoke boxes on each side. And then built this chimney on the top. So it's 1/8 inch plate down at the bottom. And it goes into this stack that I made out of sheet metal. It's got this top, so you can go ahead and let smoke in and out. And it rides like that. Alright, so here we are, pretty well done with this entire thing. Went ahead and built a stand, just went down to Menards. Got me some thick gas line pipe, basically, just some steel pipe. Cut it, basically made 2 30 inch by 30 inch squares, and then put the 16 inch pieces in between them there. On the sides here we've got our slides to let air in and out of both smoke boxes on both sides. Then we've got our handle here, which is still extraordinarily hot. Got our chimney here on the back that we finished, along with a little sliding plate on the top, so that way you can open and close it, let more air in and out. And then on the inside, open it up over here, we've got our grate. On both sides there's baskets basically for putting your coals into, so that way you can smoke. The grate comes out. There's little tabs down here to prevent the grate from falling over whenever you fully extend it out. And then I also put another coal box down there in the bottom, so if you wanted to do some normal grilling, you could. It goes in like that. It's got a nice little handle on it. Lid still comes down, nice and solid.